listen, just listen. I've come to the conclusion I'm not gonna leave you. That's what you say to her. And then she gonna be like, look, I ain't talking to y'all no more about my man. This is my man. I'ma stick beside him. He got Dawn on his arm, so he always knew he was gonna take his mama to jail with him. Look, hey Daryl, why you looking at her like that? I told you she don't even like you, y'all. I already told you that. You don't believe anything. If you believe anything, you need to believe that she don't like you. I mean, don't she act like it? Hey Daryl, I need a ride to the post office. Can I get a ride? Oh, you don't. Where your car at? I can't get a ride. Oh my God, you are good for nothing. All I needed was a ride in your house. To the post office. That's all. Daryl's so dumb he traded his car for gas money. That's an old joke that's still funny because it's stupid. Hey Daryl, your mask is making your ears stick off. Huh? Oh, it was already sticking off. Oh, your lady hands and your nails are lovely. Good job. Good job with your beautiful lady hands. You got the most lady hands, honey. Hey Daryl, I need to borrow your car right quick. You selfish. Hey Daryl, I think you should propose. You said you wanted to do it anyway. Now is a perfect time. Maybe she'll stop talking, or maybe she'll just go talk to them people. Just get down on one knee. Oh, you already on one knee? Oh my God, you so little. I can't tell. I couldn't tell. Go on and propose. Just say, Erika. Okay. Just listen. Just listen. I've come to the conclusion I'm not going to leave you. That's what you say to her. And then she going to be like, look, I ain't talking to y'all no more about my man. This is my man. I'ma stick beside him. She gonna stick beside you, Daryl. Well, this is funny. It looks like my microphone's sticking out of his head. All right, bye, Daryl. If you ain't gonna go ahead and propose, then I ain't no reason for me to sit here. Okay? I was trying to get a wedding invite. Bye, butthead. I could smell him when I did that.
Can we please pull up for the witness only?
Objection. My hands. Hey, Aaron. How you doing, boo?
You recognize this photograph?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump ahead.
It look nice, like a lady.
Withdrew that objection.
Got lady hands.
Thank you. That was my understanding, and appreciate that. Okay, go ahead.
And I believe actually Exhibit 5 has already been received and published, so I'd ask to do that again, to publish again.
Permission granted.
Jack, wasn't this supposed to be for the witness only?
The exhibit's previously been received, and the state requested permission to publish it once again, and I granted that request.
So just so I'm clear, when it's published again, then it's...
Hey, Daryl, you want to address why she got a black eye instead of talking about who can see the picture? Did you or did you not use your tiny hands to put that black eye on her? Did you or did you not? Hey, Alan, let's talk about that. Oh my gosh, he took that tiny little hand he got. Cause that's why he only fool with girls like that. Why he only put his hands on some girls. Cause his hands are so fucking little. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that with no dude. He go punch some guy, gonna be like, dude, stop trying to tickle me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Correct. When I say permission to publish granted, that means it will be shown to the courtroom and to the jury.
Okay, I didn't understand.
That's okay.
Ms. Patterson, who's that in the picture?
That's me.
And that photograph was taken
The day of the parade.
November 21st?
Yes.
Thank you,
The
Deborah.
night.
Yes.
Okay.
You've done enough,
What
honey.
injuries do we see in that video?
Now just be with us and make us laugh.
Left
funny
eye
jokes.
that was swollen.
And such.
Your left eye would have
So
been
forth.
the eye closest to the defendant, based on your description of where you and the defendant were sitting in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you sustain that injury?
From him, Mr. Brooks, when he hit me.
Ms. Patterson, did you consent in any way to being struck in the face?
No.
That's all I have for this witness.
All right, thank you. Mr. Brooks, do you have any questions for this witness?
Yes, I do. First of all, good morning
Good morning.
and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Ugh. Did he really just smile through his mask? Good morning and happy birthday. All right, now we get to the good stuff. Daryl. Happy birthday. You like your present that you got? You did get your present. You're here, ain't you? This is my present to you. This was his present to Erika, forcing her to come here on her birthday, and look at his face. Happy birthday. Oh my God, my nose is itching. Why every time I get on this thing, my nose starts itching? He was talking about me.
You stated that you were hanging out with your friend Miss Corey on the day of this incident, correct?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that you were hanging out drinking?
Yes.
Would it also be fair to say that
He love talking about her drinking something. Are you jealous, Daryl? Cause you
occasionally
can't
drink
have
too
no
much?
freedom cocktail.
Sustained.
Would it be fair to say that, well, let me back up. What were you drinking?
A Mike's Hard beverage.
Were you aware that it was said that you were actually drinking vodka?
No.
Hold on. When there's an objection, I need to rule on it first, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Sustained that mischaracterizes the previous testimony.
Oh, it ain't just Bradley McKay. It ain't just Milwaukee where they do that. And I'm 44 years old. When I was all the way back to when I was a teenager, that's what the boys, well, not all the boys, but specifically black boys, they definitely had long nails. They would have long nails. I always thought it was so weird. My brother had them. One of his friends, oh my gosh, he had long ones, and I like kind of looked like a dragon. And so he had them talons, man. Like, I don't know what that is. It's like they don't cut their nails, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's very strange. Oh my God, look at him. Look at his little wrist. Like, hey, how you doing? Oh, poor thing.
So it would be fair to say that you were
ain't gonna
drinking.
accept
Yes.
your
Would
proposal. I
it be
don't
fair to
think.
say that you were a little intoxicated?
I was not.
Look at her. Would it be fair to say, kiss my ass? Yes.
How much did you drink that day?
1 cup of Mike's Hard alcohol beverage.
And around what time of the day was that?
I don't remember.
Freedom 30.
Was it shortly before meeting up with the alleged defendant, or was it sometime before?
It was before.
Look at him in his hands.
Did you have anything to drink after?
No, I did not.
Oh my God. Did you have anything to drink after?
You stated that you were
Hey, Josh.
engaging in a conversation with the alleged defendant
Hey,
via
boo.
telephone. Would that be fair to say?
My
Yes.
rebellious baby is
Texts, phone calls.
Yes.
Were those texts and phone calls of
Mama.
what nature were they of?
Mama.
Me and Mr. Brooks were arguing throughout the day.
In the texts and phone calls?
Yes, we were.
In the Texas.
If there were,
In the Texas and phone
if the
call.
conversation was argumentative, why would you agree to meet up with the alleged defendant?
I do not know.
Do you recall how the meetup was supposed to be set up?
I don't recall.
Did you at any time ask the alleged defendant to meet up with you?
Well, I told Mr. Brooks where I was.
Did you at any time ask to meet up with the alleged defendant?
No, I did not.
So it would be fair to say that the alleged defendant just came where you were?
Yes, I told you where we were, and obviously we were going to hang out. I never told Mr. Brooks to hang out with me. I told him where we were.
So why would, if there was an argumentative conversation prior to you meeting up with the alleged defendant, why would you tell the alleged defendant where you were.
Sustained.
Jared, hey
You
boo.
just stated that you really don't know the city of Waukesha. Would that be fair to say?
Yes,
So how would you know exactly where you were?
because I was with Corey and she's familiar with this area.
Yeah, that part, Daryl. Now what?
Would it be fair to say that Corey
Nope.
overheard these conversations between you and the alleged defendant?
Yes, she was my roommate. She heard every conversation almost.
When you say every conversation, what would that
When
refer
she,
to?
All of it,
when
Daryl.
she was in the room with me,
You talking gross talk, you trying to threaten me. All of it and everything in between. She heard all of it. She saw the photos that you sent, and we laughed together about it because it was hilarious. She asked me, why would somebody send you a picture of a popsicle stick? And then I said, that's not a popsicle stick. That's Daryl.
when I was always talking to
So it would be fair to say that you were engaged in conversation with the alleged defendant before you even left the women's shelter,
yes,
and those argumentative conversations continue into your hanging out.
yes,
Would it be fair to say that that's what led you to drink?
no,
Would it be fair to say you were drinking because that's what you wanted to do?
yes,
Well, duh. Clearly.
Is it true that one of the rules and requirements of being at the women's shelter is no drugs and no
There you
alcohol?
go.
Would that be fair?
And this is Daryl trying to get Erika to be homeless like he was. Daryl's like, okay, I know what you think. You think I'm going in jail, I'm going to be in prison, and you free, don't you? Think again. I'm going to make it so. You're going to be homeless on the street. Okay? You're going to be seen as an alcoholic, irrational baby mama without the babies. Who is homeless because even the shelters won't take you in because I done snitched on you and said that you was drinking. Can't you not drink when you're there? If they knew that, wouldn't they have to kick you out? Homeless. Bam. I stand corrected. Deborah has corrected me. She said, he wasn't homeless, okay? He had a car/house. A house car, if you will. Well, I'll say this. He was homeless for the last about 20 minutes of time after he drove to that parade. Once he crashed that car, his house car, if you will. But from the time from when he crashed it, got out, ran, and then was caught on homeboy's porch. In that time frame, he was indeed homeless. He no longer had his home/car. He no longer had that, right? And then the next place he was at was in the prison. So inside of that time, for sure, Deborah, he was indeed homeless. Oh, homeless Daryl. Homeless, homeless, home. It's so funny. All he had was that car. And the first thing he thought to do was to completely wreck it with driving it through a bunch of people. And then now having to be in prison where he did also still can't have the one thing he had, which was the car, which he didn't really have. His mama had because he didn't own it. She did. And she probably didn't even own it. It was probably leased or not leased. But it might have been leased. I wonder if that was leased. Was that leased? I wonder who. Ow. Oh, Deborah. I love me some Trailer Park Boys. Ricky. I had a straight crush on Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. I just thought he was like, he was so stupid, but he was so like mannish, you know. He's so mannish, but he's dumb as rocks. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I love Ricky. I love me some Ricky. I love that show. That shit is so good. I tried to get so many people onto that show, like, because I did not expect for it to be that funny. Like, I did not expect it, but it just was for Bubbles. Oh my gosh. I love that show so much. Trailer Park Boys. Anybody in here ever seen the Trailer Park Boys? If you have not, you need to look it up. This shit is hilarious.
To say,
Yes, but when I was drinking, it was at Frame Park. I was not at the women's shelter.
would it be fair to say that you knew you had to come back into the women's shelter at some point that day, that they have a curfew?
Yes. And I made it before curfew.
Let me back up a little bit. You did state that part of the rules and requirements for being in the women's shelter is no drugs and no alcohol, correct?
Yes, it was
Be
not in
Blanco
the
talking
women's
about
shelter.
what?
That's not what I'm asking. It's part of the requirement and rules of the women's shelter. No drugs, no alcohol.
Yes.
Sustained. Next question, Mr. Brooks.
Is there any type of drug and alcohol testing at the women's shelter?
I don't know. No.
No, or you don't know?
I don't know.